സർവകലാശാല വൈസ് ചാൻസലർ നിയമനവുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് ബംഗാൾ ഗവർണർ സി.വി. ആനന്ദബോസും മമതാ ബാനർജി സർക്കാരുമായുള്ള തർക്കത്തിൽ ഇടപെട്ട സുപ്രീം കോടതിയുടെ തീരുമാനങ്ങൾ പങ്കുവയ്ക്കുകയാണ് ബംഗാൾ ഗവർണർ ശ്രീ സി.വി. ആനന്ദബോസ്. സർവകലാശാലകളോടുള്ള പശ്ചിമ ബംഗാൾ ഗവർണറുടെ നിലപാടിനെ ശരിവെക്കുന്നതാണ് കേരളത്തെക്കുറിച്ചുള്ള സുപ്രീം കോടതി വിധി. വീഡിയോ കാണാം.
The Supreme Court has clarified the legal position of the Chancellor in the appointment of Vice Chancellors. The Supreme Court has restated the established legal position. The Chancellor is the authority to appoint Vice Chancellors. They have made it very clear that a state government, not of any particular state government as such, should keep off university administration, particularly in the appointment of VCs. This is what has been done in Bengal. As the Chancellor, when I took over, a few days after my assuming charge as Governor, I called the Honorable Vice Chancellors and the Minister, told the Vice Chancellors, in my humble opinion, the Supreme Court decision does not permit you to continue as Vice Chancellors because you are not selected through the due process of law. The due process envisages there should be a search cum selection committee. Instead, you have been selected by the government, which is not as per the law. But I gave them an option. If learned Vice Chancellors that you are, if you feel this is a legal position, you have an option to resign. If you opt not to resign, I as Chancellor have an option to terminate you. But I will do it only again through the due process of it. I will give you a notice, I will leave it. The Vice Chancellors met together for some time. Then they came and told me gracefully, sir, we resign. The first establishment of the rule of law with consensus. Nothing was imposed upon them. They realized that is a legal position, and to witness this, the Education Minister was also there. The second option, again within the law, I knew universities cannot be left headless. There is a provision to authorize any qualified person or suitable person to discharge the duties and functions of the Vice Chancellor. That is now called interim Vice Chancellor, but there is nothing called interim as such. That was done. I asked the Vice Chancellors themselves, in any case, somebody that should be there to head the university, so you continue to head it. But second time, once I observed their performance, I had to use my due diligence. I was also Vice Chancellor once. I found some of them are not eligible to continue. So when the second time came to appoint the heads of the universities, government sent a list of existing Vice Chancellors and said, this is our list, let them continue again. Which I thought is not proper for my part. To allow certain Vice Chancellors to continue because I had my own assessment about them, which was not very positive. And I have my reasons to say that. So I accepted 2-3 names suggested by the government and appointed the others after due diligence on the basis of certain criteria, objective criteria, depending on the seniority, eligibility and suitability. That was challenged by the government in the Calcutta High Court. The Calcutta High Court gave a clear verdict. The Chancellor is well within his powers to select and appoint interim Vice Chancellors. That is where it ended here. Then, of course, certain bickerings and controversies took place. I did not want to join as a party to that. I left it for the law to take its own course. Now again, certain decisions taken by the Chancellor of Bengal is also under litigation. So I did not want to go into that. Then came the verdict of the Honorable Supreme Court, which is the ultimate as far as legal interpretation is considered in this country. They have clearly said, number one, government has nothing to do with the appointment of Vice Chancellors. Number two, the Chancellor is well within his powers to take decisions authorized in the law for him to take. So I follow a policy, follow the law, avoid controversies, stick to the decisions, and make the others understand the logic of taking such a decision.
So Bengal Assembly approach still continues. TMC alleged that BJP did disrespect the national anthem and they walked out. And TMC also, they are also taking protest against. They are not clear, they are not getting dues from central. Even Chief Minister also joined them. What would you say about uproar in the assembly?
Thanks for sharing the information. Thank you.